Hey there, so we are live over here at Heather's Hobby Haven. Thank you for joining me today. We are going to be working on this adorable Farmer Tilda card kit. It is still available in the store, so if you want to head over and grab one, use sale 25 and you can pick her up for 25% off. There's one left and there is a link down in the description box. So go grab her before she's gone because she will disappear soon. Next week we're going to do, I think we're going to do a shaker card, but I haven't made it yet. I'm going to work on that here today or tomorrow and get that posted on the store blog so you'll know what we're going to be working on. But I had a request to do a shaker card, so that is on my list. We're going to do this card kit on August 17th. This one's called Emily, and this sold out the first day. I know, I couldn't believe it. I'm like, she's super cute, and I've had that happen before. So I do have them on a pre-order. So you can head over to the store, and I put a link to that down in the description box. It's like way at the bottom because I just added it on there. And you can use the coupon to get 25% off her. And after, I'll order however many we need and then cut them out and send them out. I'm not sure if they will be here in time for the 17th live stream class. But because I ordered the 3 that Denise had over at Whimsy Stamps, and that was all she had, and she has to order more. But I'm willing to order more and cut out more kits. So if you want this, go over to the store, use coupon code SALE25 to get 25% off, and pre-order it. And as soon as it comes in, I will ship them out to you. So here's my note so I don't forget. Over on the blog this week, I was using this adorable, here we can go up a little bit, Neat and Tangled stamp set. I'm trying to use some of the stamps that we have over there. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Michelle. Crafty Chaos. Oh, love that. Love you guys could join us. Thank you. Hi, Dee. So I was using this cutie over there. I thought, I have these stamps. I ordered them from the store. Maybe I can make some samples. So I did this one here. And for this one, I used a Spellbinder's die and cut some circles out of a piece of paper and put them, kind of traced them on here and then made the little watercolor circles. Nothing too complicated. And I used all Distress inks to watercolor it. Then on this one, I did, I used my Daniel Smith dot card. I really like that. You get like 285 little dots of paint that you can try out. So in case you don't know what color you like, you can get the little dots and try them and see if you like them. But something super cute. You can just whip up, you know, no time, and then go send it out to a friend. Super easy. So today we're going to get this going. So let me find my stuff here. Let me put my pile of goodies over this way. So I have everything already cut out. Let me put this over here. And since I have it leaning off the side, it isn't going to stay there. So let me get this. Okay, the girl. Okay, let's zoom down. Sorry if it's shaky for a minute. Whoops, wrong way. Okay, there we go. Got our Tilda. And I noticed when I was getting out the numbers, I'm hoping I fixed these, but down here for the shirt it says C20, it's V20. And then up here in the description box, I have E44 twice, so just ignore that. Okay, so we are going to do coloring first, so let's do an outline since we're not going to cut her out today. Yay. We're going to start out by doing C0 just to give her a little bit of outline. And I like to do that first so I don't have to worry if I get some on her, I can erase it. And I don't have to worry about touching any of the other colors and pulling them out into the background, which I would do. And I like the shadow around the outside because it makes her look not so flat. That's why I do the outline. If you hate outlines, you don't have to put it on there. You just leave it off. But for me, it gives it a little bit of a dimension. I also sometimes like to stamp 2 and then cut different items out and make them pop up off of her. That makes it look really super cute. So nothing fancy. also, before I forget, I have my window open today because yesterday it was 95 here and it's sucked in the marine layer, so it's really muggy. So if you hear cars going by, that's why, because I had to open the window because it's like 8,000 degrees in here. At least for me. Hi, Michelle. Thanks for joining me. Let's see. We're going to do her skin next. Let me see if I can find the colors for that. So then we're going to do cheeks. I'm going to do something different colors here. Okay, so for our skin, we're going to use E11, 21, 00, 000. And for our cheeks, I'm going to use E93 and R30. Nothing new or fancy there. We've used those before. I'm going to start with my E11. And I'm going to go right next to her sleeve. And down inside of her arm. And then for her hand down here, I'm going to go along the bottom. And we'll do the same thing for this side. And then we're going to add E21. And I like to touch down on top of my last color and lightly brush away from that color. Like a little check mark. Flick away. You girls be thinking about too what you want to add to our list of things to do. I know next week I'm going to try to do a shaker card. Next we're going to do E00. And then I have on my list so far, I have a pig. And then another person asked to do a penny black stamp. And I can't remember, I think it's sharing a song, but with Chiffon markers. So I put that on my list. And another person asked to do a Lily of the Valley stamp. So those are the three things I have listed and keeping track of. So if you would like to do something else, make sure to put it in the description box in the comments below, or let me know and I will write it on my list of things to do. Okay, I'm liking those arms so far. So let's go up here and do E11. And I'm going to do a little dab underneath of her neck. And then on her face, I'm going to go where her pigtail touches her hair. And then go underneath of her bangs. And down this side that's tipped down. And around to her neck. Okay, and then we'll do E21. I do like that blue-footed bird D. I don't have that one yet. I'm going to have to go order it. So next we'll do E21. And again, I touch down on top of my E11. But this time I want to bring this color all the way around. So let's do this side first. And then again, I want to flick away from my line. You're on top of it. You ordered yours a while back. And then we'll do E00. And even though I filled this in, I'm going to go over that a little bit. And then we're going to bring this out. And I don't worry about her face being too blended because I'm going to go over it again after I put her cheek color on. We'll do E00. And then for her cheeks, we're going to use E93. And I use these little dots that are already here as my guide. So I just pull away from the side of her face and go over those little dots. Give it a couple coats. We want to pink up her cheeks. She's outside. Then we'll do R30. And then I go back with my second coat. So I usually skip the very dark one. So I'm going to go with E21. I'll brush away from the side of her face. And then we'll add E00. And then I'm not liking how her pinks on her cheeks went, so let's do E93 again. I feel they faded there a little bit too much. Let's add a little bit more on there. And then let's do E000 over her whole face. I just kind of wipe it back and forth. Smooth that all out. Pretty good. Okay, so now we are going to do hair. Evidently, we're having some kind of buffering problem, so must be everybody's online today. Okay, so for our hair, we're going to use E44, 55, 53, and 51. Oh, Mr. HeathersHobbieHaven's is gonna fix it, hopefully. Okay, so we are going to, for her hair, I'm going to start with E44. And I use this wherever I want to have dark little spots. So let's do the bottom of her little pigtail here where it's kind of curving back under. And very lightly little streaks. And then right here she's got her little bow. Let's do a little bit underneath that. I'm going to do a little dab right here where it comes out of her pigtail. And then we'll do the same thing where it comes out on the other side of that little ponytail wrapper. And let's see, let's pull this up just a little bit. And then we're going to do the same thing for this other side. And let's do a little bit in between the bow here. And then there's a little bit of white space right here between her hair and her ponytail, so don't color that in. I almost did. So just be warned. And then we'll do a little bit up here at her part. Good start. Next, we will add E55. And for that, I like to just touch down on top of my last color and flick some more in. Then we'll do E53. And again, I just start down here at the bottom, pull it all the way through. Try to keep my lines pretty skinny. And that just takes practice. And then we'll add E51. And for me, since I hate space, I'm just going to go over all of her hair. And that kind of blends all of the colors together too. And then I'm going to go back with E44 and put that back in. I think that, whoops, colored the marker lid. I think that I will do a little bit more of my E55 up here on the top of her hair. I'm not liking this line right here. There, I like that better. How are your guys' coloring going? Are you doing all right? Hi Trish, thanks for joining me. I hope you're feeling a little bit better. Or mostly better, I guess. Mostly better. I was sorry to hear that you were sick. Nobody likes being sick. That's no good. Okay, so we are going to, let's see here, do her pants. So let me grab those. Hi, Sue. So next, we are going to do pants. So for that, we're going to use B99, 97, 95, 52, and 41. So B99 is super, super dark. So I'm going to come back to that because it's really dark. Shut down the face. Oh, Mr. HeathersHobbieHaven wants me to turn off the face camera. Okay, let me see if I don't know if I know how to do that. Okay, just 1 second. Technical difficulties. I don't know, Mr. HeathersHobbieHaven. You're going to have to come up here and fix it. Because it's just a little box. I don't know. He'll be here in a minute. He'll fix it. Maybe it's pulling too much stuff today. So, what do you girls want to do in the future? Do you have a suggestion while we're waiting for Mr. HeathersHobbieHaven to fix that? Oh, there he is. Oh, webcam. See, silly me, it's just a button on the thing. All right, so we'll try that and see if that works out. Okay, so we'll try it without the little web thing. So it was nice for you to see me for a second. Now we'll do without for a bit. So let's go with B97 for our pants first. And I'm going to start up here at her jeans on the top. So let's go a little dab in here. And then right here where it folds over, I'm going to do a little dab. Okay. And then let's go underneath of that band for her pants. And then I'm going to do down this outside section. And then we want to go a little bit on the inside of her pocket. And there's some little dots here already for us to look at. And let's do inside the zipper. And let's do a little dab right in here on this side of the zipper. Then let's do the bottom of her pants right here. And then I'm going to go inside of her pant leg. And let's go along the cuff. And then same for this side. And along the cuff. I'm trying not to color her arm. And I want to bring this up past her thumb. That, and then let's do a little dab right here in this wrinkle. Okay, we'll try that. And we're probably going to give it a couple coats, so we will see how that goes. Then we'll go with B95. Hopefully the video cam, they must be having some kind of issue today with all that streaming or something. Hopefully that will fix it up. We had to turn off the video cam because they're having all these issues. I'm pretty sure of it because I combed my hair today. Okay, so we're going to go right over the top of those colors we already did. And I just want to soften those edges. Bring this under the zipper. And I'm not worried that it's not blended because I'm going to do it a couple of coats. I'm just going right over the side. I probably should have put a little bit in here, so let's go ahead and add a little dab in there. Okay. Then let's do B52. Touch down on top of your B95. And next we'll add B41. How many of you are coloring along with me today? Okay, so I've covered up her whole pants. Then we are going to go with B99. So we skipped this one the first time. Now we're going to add it in. And remember, it's really, really dark. Did I change the end on this one? Oh, I did. Let's try to do, I'm going to cheat. Because I've actually changed the nib on this one to this little, I took the chisel end out and I changed it to this little fine point thing. So let's see how that works. I haven't used it yet. So we want to use this sparingly. Yeah, these little We're having some internet issue outside. Okay, so we're back online for a minute. Okay, technical difficulties. Hopefully we are back online. Let's see if it's working again. Okay, well, here's my pin. Okay, so there's me. Did I lose anybody? Sorry about that. We lost connection completely. Obviously, we're having some kind of issue today. So can everybody see me? See the coloring? Here's my pin. I'm moving it around. Let's give it a minute to catch up. You're typing, so that's good. I can see that. I think if we lost everything, I couldn't see the typing. Okay, we're good. Mr. HeathersHobbieHaven says, yay to go. Okay, so we're going to go with B97 next. Sorry about that, ladies. So that was the first time using that little fine nib thing. I think that's going to work out pretty good for, like, probably not all the time, but for, like, doing streaks in the hair. I know a lot of people have trouble with doing the streaks in the hair and stuff like that. So I think that will be a good option for that. I never really used the chisel end of my pen ever anyway, so I thought I would just go ahead and change them over to something I might actually use. Although I'm pretty sure it's going to have a little bit of a learning curve, so... But that's okay. And if you're interested in those, let me know, and I will... I don't have them in the store, because I wasn't sure how many people would like that. But if you're interested in them, let me know, and I can order you some. Next, we're going to go with B95. And I tend to use, now I tend to brush over both of the previous colors. Okay. We're going to do B52. The fine tip nibs, these little, instead of the chisel ones, if you want to trade to these little fine tip things, let me know. Okay, so now we're going to go with B52. And for that, I'm still going to wipe clear from the side. So over the previous colors. I'm going to fill in her pocket here. Yes. And then we'll do with B41. I think you did order a couple packages, D. I'll have to check. I don't think they're in my cart, so I'll have to look. Let me just tell you, when you change them over, it's not instant. It takes a while. I did the bottom of the cuffs way darker than I did last time, so I must have maybe did B95, 52, and 41 for these bottom cuffs last time, so they're a lot lighter. It always seems when I do the video, it always seems like I must use a heavier hand, because it always seems like the picture is darker than it was when I did it the first time. I get a little crazy. So there's our pants. Then, let's see, we got to go up here and we've got to do the bows in her hair. So let's see, we're going to use B97, 95, 52, and 41 for those. Let's hop up here and start with B97. And I didn't do anything too fancy. I just went a little bit in the middle of each of the bows. And a little bit at the bottom of the knot. Nothing too technical. And then we went with B95. We just want to add a little bit of color to each of those little bows. Next, we're going to do B52. And then I go over all of that with B41. She's just too adorable. Whoops, I dropped all my pins. Sorry about that. Okay, so let me check my comments here. So Christina, what happened with the Wii stamp? That we're doing that. Is it this one, Emily? Let me zoom up. Emily here is going to be our class on August 17th at noon Pacific time. If you want to order her, go over now, and she sold out. So, and I know it seems like, you know, I only cut out between 6 and 8 of these little kits for people to buy because I'm just a little bitty company. So if you want to order this, I have it on pre-order, and I ordered the 3 stamps that Whimsy had already, and Denise said that she would order me some more because they're out too. So if you want some more, go pre-order it so I know how many extras to get, so I get the exact amount I need. And I will cut them out, and then as soon as they come, I will mail it out the next day too, because they'll already be cut out. I just need the stamp. But this is our class on August 17th, and you can use coupon code SALE25 to get 25% off of that still. So if you want to go do that, you can. Let's see. Maryville. Hi, Maryville. Thanks for joining me. Yes, get those beautiful Magnolia stamps out of the box. You need to color them up. I know, I have a folder full. Okay, so zoom back down here, and we're going to go down here, and we are going to do her boots. So, but yeah, that Emily, she was really cute, and I figured she would probably not last. That's why I try to tell people when they're like, oh, I'm going to wait, I'm going to wait. And I'm like, it ain't going to last. Because she's really cute. She turned out really cute. If you want her, go pre-order, and she should be in. Denise said she would get, so next we're going to, sorry, let me stop here. E49, 47, 44, 43, 42, and 41. Denise said she would order some more, and so they'll probably come in the next couple. I don't think they'll be here in time for the 17th class, but I will do my best. If they're here, it's going to leave my house the same day so you can get it. So now we're going to do no, let's not do E49 yet. That's a really dark one, so let's do E47 first, and then we'll come back and give it a second coat. I like to do that because, like I said, I get a little heavy-handed when I'm doing the video because Here, let me just give you an example. So here's her pants that I'm coloring now. And here is her pants. Whoops, let me move this lid. That I colored last time. So this is the one it's already done. It seems a lot lighter than it does on this one over here. I get a little crazy with my coloring when I'm doing it not by myself. So we're going to start with E47, and we want to put that where we want all of our dark stuff to go. So let's go underneath of her pants. And then I'm going to go atop the top of her sole here. I don't want to go down. I want it to be a little bit lighter at the bottom, so I'm not going to go all the way down. And then she's got this little wrinkle thing in her boot, so let's go over that. The same thing over here. And then we'll do the same for the sole on this side. Whoops, got a little too close there. Be careful. Okay, but we're going to give it 2 coats, so I'm not worried about that. Next, we're going to do, whoops, turn it around, E44. Okay, so I'm going to go right over the top of that E47. Someday, Trish, you're going to go camping and you're going to come down this way and we're going to color. You're not that, well, you're far away, but it's within reach. It's not like a plane ride away. Next, we're going to do E43. Well, we had a little bit of technical difficulties in the middle, so I'm going to have to, after I get done live streaming, I'll have to figure out how to hopefully paste the whole thing together, because I'm assuming that once, if you go offline, it becomes 2 videos. So I will figure that part out and get it all pasted together. Okay, I'm going to use this down here on the sole. Next, we'll do E42. You're a little bit farther away to go, Dee. I'm going to have to get on a plane and go there. Although you do have a pool, so that I could bring Lexi and she could play in the pool. And then I'm going to use E41. And for that, I just like to swipe over her entire boot. Someday. Next, we're going to do E49. So remember, E49 is super, super dark, so we're going to use that very sparingly. So let's do right up here underneath of her boot, or her cuff of her pants. And then I'm going to do this little line that's on her boot. I'm going to come down the back, and I'm going to go a little small line across the sole of her boot. I'm going to do the same for this side. Whoops. A little damp there. I think I refilled this one. Let me pop the other end off real quick. Because it's gonna, I can see it going to want to make a big blob. That's never good. I know you girls have probably all done that. But I can see the tip of the pin, it's getting super, super damp. I must have overfilled it. And we're going to go with E47. Although over there in Colorado, you probably have a lot hotter weather than we're having today, Dee. And then we're going to go with E44. Because we only have, what do we have today? Let me look. It's only 83 today, but you can see the marine layer hovering in the air today, so it's kind of muggy outside. I'm thinking after I get done, I might have to go get in the pool. Oh, you're freezing there. And then we got E43. That's a big change from what you had the other day. And then we'll do E42. And then even though I covered over all those colors, I'm going to take my E41 and just swipe over this top part of the boot, or the front section. Kind of smoosh all that stuff together. I went out of the lines a little bit right there, but we'll cover that up with some green. Oh, hopefully you don't get any forest fires too close to you there. That's no good. And I know how that smoking stuff, that smoke from that works out. That's not... We've had fires here in Eastern Oregon, and it just seems like it, not lately, but it seems like it just blows everywhere and just is terrible. So we'll hope it doesn't get any very close to you. Hopefully they're out soon. Okay, for her shirt, we are going to use V28, 25, 22, 20. And for her collar, I'm going to use C0. So we're going to start with, I don't think her shirt's going to need a couple of coats, so I'm going to start with V28. Whoops. And we're going to do that very sparingly. We're going to go down the inside of her sleeve. Same for this side. Let's go right here above her cuff of her sleeve, just where her sleeve touches her body. And then up here, we're going to go on the outside of her collar. And I'm going to bring this down the side of her body, so it's got a little bit on the inside. Same here. Let's go underneath of her chin and then go a little bit on the other side of that line. Just a little bit. Okay, and then we're going to want to do V25. So we want to touch down top of our V28, click away. Then we'll go with V22. And for this, I'm going to add it to the cuff. And then we'll go with V20. And then let's do our C0 up here on the collar. I'm not going to do anything too drastic with that. Let's just do a little dab here on the back and then give it a little bit of a line there, kind of in the middle. And I want to darken her shirt up, so I'm going to give it a second coat, even though I said I wasn't. So V28. I don't like how light it is. I need it a little bit darker. V25. That'll really make the collar of her shirt stand out. And then V22. And then we'll go over that with our V20. And I didn't color this little button on her pants, I just left that. Like that. And then what does that leave us with? Oh, the grass. So we're going to use G24 and G94. And we're going to start with our G94. And we're going to do right underneath of her boots. So let's go, I'm going to bring it out a little bit. So let's say we go over here, and I bring it kind of above the sole a little bit. Just kind of where we started the dark line. And then let's add G24. I'm going to color these leaves too. Okay, we can't have that little whoop-de-doo right there, and let's fix that. And then I'm going to go back with a second coat of my G94. And there, she's all colored. How are your girls' Tilda's going? Do you got yours all colored up? Let's zoom out. Oops, wrong way. I can never figure out which way it's supposed to go. Didn't she turn out cute? She is just adorable. Now let's take our Spica clear glitter pen. Yep, clear. And I'm going to add some sparkles to her hair. So I tend to just go down here and go whoop. And I don't usually stop because I found that this is a new pen and it makes a big blob on her face or on her hair. So I'm just kind of going with a little ziggy-zaggy lines. Give her some glitter. Then let's do our Sharpie white paint pen. I'm going to shake it. And I always shake it with the lid on because you don't want it to make a big blob. And then I'm going to take a little scratch paper and try it out. See, look at that. Oh, it's a good thing I tried it out, huh? That's a big mess. I'm glad now that I tried it first. That's a mess. Okay, so I'm going to use this to give her a couple of little dots on her cheeks. And then, let me wipe this is messy. Let me wipe it off again. And then I want to do a couple little dots on her eye. Now I'm afraid to push it. Oops. Oh, that's making an even bigger mess. That's not good. Okay. Okay, I'm going to leave well enough alone now because I'm afraid now it's going to make this huge disastrous mess in there. Because I already spilled it everywhere. I spilled it on my mat here. Let's see if we can wipe some of that up. That's a big disaster area. Oh, that looks great. Okay. Wipe that up later. Okay, so we got that. Let me move my directions out of the way because I can see me putting my hand right in the middle of that. So we got our girl all colored up. Isn't she adorable? So let's see how we can put it together. Thank you, Mozart. It turned out pretty good. Like I said, when I color on screen compared to what I color by myself, it always looks so much different. So we're going to get out our little kit here. Let's go up some more. Okay, let's move little Tilda over here so her little cheek dots can dry. Put her right over here. So we've got all of your stuff for your kit this time. Comes with all this stuff. And if you haven't picked this kit up, there's a link down in the description box to go grab one. There's only one kit left, so if you like this one, go pick it up. Gotta punch my little bee holes out here for my hive. I didn't do that. Okay, so for our stuff here, we did, it's got a little sunshine. So for this little sunshine, move this stuff over here. We are going to use our little Ranger craft mat, and I cut mine up so it does not come in this size. It's a big, huge one. But we got our sunshine, and I'm going to use some Distressed Squeeze Lemonade to give it a little bit of color on my sunshine. So I'm just gonna rub a little bit on here on the outside, my little circle. And I'm not the best distresser in the planet. Okay, so we got it made a little bit of yellow, a little bit yellower than I had it. And then for this, I'm just going to kind of go along the outside edges. And you gotta kind of be careful. You don't want it to bend up your sun's rays. Okay. Whoops. Okay, and as long as we got this out, let's go ahead and glue these two together. Blow the dirt off there. That'll save us gluing it later. Glue that. Let that dry. Then for this, we want to do this one. Let me see. Oh, of course I closed my directions because I didn't want to make a mess. Oh, wait a minute. We need that one back. We need to do a little bit of yellow on this little honeycomb. Let me get that back out. Sorry about that. So we're going to add a little bit of this. And let's see. I'm just going to do, even though some of it's going to be underneath, I'm just going to do a little dab on the whole thing so that I can make sure that in case I turn it, I won't have to worry about it. Next, we are going to use some walnut stain. And we're going to put a little bit of this on there. So let's see. I'm going to dab it off over here because this is really dark. And then we'll add little daubs of this. Okay, looks nice and dirty. Okay, we'll put that over here. Look here, what's with the sun over here? It's not going down very well. Let me put this glued thing on there to hold it down. Okay, so then we have this little honeycomb. So let's go ahead and distress that. And let's see, we want to do a little bit on this little hole right here. Let's see if we can. I think I used my finger dauber last time. Let's just go like this. Oh, there. Okay, so we got that all distressed up. Perfect. And I don't think I distressed anything else. Nope. Okay, so now let's put some things together. Let's put that over there. So for my, let's see. Let's go ahead and attach, I'm going to move this too because this is going to have ink on it. So let's put this over here out of the way. So let's go ahead and attach this to, uh-oh, I'm throwing the flowers away, to this. Oh, and I didn't bring my tape runner. Okay, so let's use this. That's cool. So we're going to put this on the back. And there's just a little bit of an outline on the outside. This liquid glue really works better because you can move it around. In case you're messy like me. Okay, so we got this piece as a background, or has a back, so let's do that one. And then there is a little blue piece that also has a back. If you like, you can use the stripey side. And we'll stick this one on to the mat. And then the little dotty gold piece also has a background. Or you can use the side with the words. And then Tilda needs to go onto her little mat. So let's put her on there. Oops. Like so. Part of my stuff here has a little bit of fuzz still hanging off of it. Grab that off. Rub her down really good so she sticks. Okay, so let's see if we can put some of this stuff together. So let's do this piece first. And make sure that your card's opening the way you want it to, because I'm constantly putting it the wrong way. So I can stick this on here. Sorry, I can move it up a little bit so you can see something. Okay, then the card base is smaller than the envelope, but I have stuff hanging off. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my envelope and I'm gonna set my card on here. So I make sure everything I put on there fits in the envelope. So next we're going to do this little honey dripping. And you could distress this if you wanted with some distress ink or the squeezed lemonade. Glue on there. And this piece goes out to the edge. Whoops, and I didn't need glue clear down to the bottom. Whoops, let me wipe some of that off. Silly me. Okay, now that I've made a mistake already. So this is going to go and hang off the bottom, but it goes to the edge of the little pinwheel piece. Like this. There we go. Okay, next is the little blue piece. If you girls have questions, make sure to leave me a comment below if you're watching the video later. I'm happy to answer those questions. If you like the video, make sure to hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to my channel. That'd be awesome. And don't forget that I am having a sale over at the store. If you use coupon code SALE25, you can get 25% off at HeathersHobbieHaven. This, and remember, make sure everything's on top of your envelope that's going to stick out. Then comes a little gold piece with the dots. And if you have suggestions for what you want to do in a future video, make sure to leave a comment for that, and I will write it onto my list. Because I do have a list going. Next week we're going to do a shaker card of some sort, and I will get that posted on the store blog in the next day or so. We have this. Then we are going to have this. So let's see. I'm thinking I'm going to go with it like this. Put a little bit of glue on there. And let's put it, and make sure that, again, that everything you want to stick in here is on top of your envelope so it'll fit in. Then we're going to put Tilda on. She's going to have some pop dots. So let's give her some of that. Pop her up. Why are these pop dot, the backs of these pop dots always so difficult to get off? And then we'll put this. Next, we're going to do the little branch. So for my little branch, this little branch is actually popped up. So let me see here if we can put a little piece of pop dot on the back of this. I've got this little sticky thing right here, so let's see. Oops, oh, and the little backing already came off that, so let's just peel it off. See if we can stick this on here. I always like to save the edges of my pop dots just for this reason. Just look how skinny that is. It just fit perfectly on there, just like so. Okay, and then this is going to go up here. This. And then we'll put our sun on. So let's give that a pop dot. And make sure your envelope, your card is in your card, so in case you want it to pop off the sides. And that leaves us with these gorgeous little flowers over here. So the little flowers come with a little hole inside, and some of them, I think, most of them stayed inside there, but I kind of liked them. I tried to keep them in there, but they do pop out. So if you want to leave those in there, you can. I kind of liked them best with the flower. Oh, wait a minute. With the flower on there, or the little hole in there. I forgot to put my little honeycomb on there. I better do that. So let's give this a pop dot so that it will hold. Is it off the card too? It is off the card. Okay, so let's do over here. And this side over here is going to need 2. So let me peel the back off. And we'll just stick 2 on there. I do have some thicker ones, but I didn't bring those, so we'll just give it 2 pop dots. And then this, I want it to kind of be up here so it's on this little stem. Because I'm going to take a little flower. And the sale code is SALE25. So SALE25. And you get 25% off. If you already used that coupon code for Farmer Tilda, and remember, there's only one Farmer Tilda kit left. If you want that, go grab it up. Email me and I'll give you a different coupon code. I think you can only use the coupon code once. Try it first though. Okay, so then we're gonna put some glue on this one. And let's do on this little branch. And then this cutie. Maybe I should just change the coupon code. Oh well. That one was still good until the end of the week. And don't forget to go to the clearance section too, because there's like a bunch of stuff on clearance that's already 50% off, and you can use your sale coupon for 25% more off. So you're getting 75% off all the clearance stuff. And there's quite a bit of stuff in there. So there is our Tilda. All of our stuff all done up. Isn't she cute? Totally adorable. So you girls have any questions, suggestions, things you want to do next time? Anything in general? Something. So this was our card kit. So remember that you can go pick up Emily here on, I sold out of this kit, but I'm ordering some more. So if you want this one, go get it soon so I can order new stamps for this. And you can use your coupon for that. So sale 25 to get 25% off of her. But I'm not going to have it on pre-order forever because I need to get those in and get them ordered so Denise knows how many I need. So if you want that, go over to the store, grab one now or the next day. So that's what's in there. So I hope you girls had fun coloring with me today. If you have a question, make sure and leave me a comment and I will get back to you. If you have a suggestion for a future live stream, make sure and let me know in the comments below so that I can add it to my list because we want to do different things. Next week, we will do the shaker card. The D wanted us to do that, so I'm going to come up with something totally adorable for that. Otherwise, thank you for sticking with us through the technical difficulties in the middle of the live stream. And I will see you if you want to do Bible journaling. We're going to do that tonight at 7:30 Pacific time if you want to join me for Bible journaling. If not, we'll see you next week for Coloring Live with Heather at noon on Thursday. Have a great day. Bye.